Okay, so I thought I'd do a quick kind of walkthrough of some of our holiday Christmas decorations. So this is actually in the office, aka the map room. You probably can't see that big map, but anyway, we have a little tree in here, and instead of a tree skirt, I've got this kind of burlap fabric that I just sort of tied up and scrunched up. It actually has printed with wine labels, which I thought was kind of cool. So anyway, so we have our tree up. It's got little pine cones on it, but no ornaments. And then this year we decided to put my Department 56 village up in here. This used to be in the dining room, and so we thought we'd try it in here because I'd kind of outgrown the table that it was on. So got that all set up, which I love. Just makes me super happy. And obviously the cords and things are a problem that we'll have to kind of work out for next year, but for this year, turned out super cute. And Eric put this big tartan tree in the center of town, which was fun. I just love these little villages. This is the Dickens village, which I love. Okay, moving on. Okay, so right here over the TV, got this little reindeer and snowman, but this is a Bent Creek piece that I did like a million years ago. I think this is called Winter Snapperland. And it's got snaps and buttons on it. It was a fun piece to stitch. I have the other 3 months, but I never stitched them. So, and then right here, I put all of our Christmas cards in here. And then I've got these 2 little pieces. This was an ornament from not Little House, but Country Cottage Needleworks, and that's a shepherd's bush. So I put those in there. And then here is our tree. And of course the tree skirt is a hot mess because somebody likes to play in it. And I have, and these are just all red and gold balls, and they're plastic because, you know, cats. All of my nice blown glass ornaments are in boxes. I have my 3 nutcrackers up here on the mantle. And then right here, I've got my little vases full of ornaments. And the pillows are all willy-nilly because the cats have been sleeping on them, but this is where I stitch. And then here is our Santa, who I just love. And I've got my advent calendar back here. And of course I have my diffuser going with my Christmas spirit in it. Christmas spirit is a essential oil blend. All right, on to the next room. Okay, this is the guest bath, and I don't really like to show people my bathroom, but this is Mary's sampler in Plum Street. It was a freebie design a few years ago, so I have that up. my pictures of Versailles and the Louvre. And then over here, we have this little crystal and gold tree and some potpourri that I made. And then there's Mystery 9, or sorry, MIDI Mystery, framed by Jill Rensel. So she hangs in here. And then here in the kitchen, I have this piece. I stitched these. These were shepherd's bush ornaments from the Just Cross Stitch from like 2000 to 2008. So I stitched all of these and then made them into this little wall hanging. So I have that up. And then over here in the window, I have my ceramic tree that my mom made many, many years ago. That's lit up. You can probably see that better now. So that's all lit up. And then here I've got some candles. This is more of my potpourri that I made. And I'm going to be doing a video to show kind of how I made that on my other channel, my Cozy Life channel, which is where I do my essential oil stuff. So I'll be showing that in a video. And just a couple little Christmas pieces. And that brings us to the dining room. So Eric had this great idea. He saw this on Pinterest actually, to put these tartan scarves or shawls over the backs of the chairs, and I just love the look because it looks really cozy and warm. So we did that this year. My carousel that, you know, when you light the candles, the whole thing turns. I'm not quite at that speed. So a few things there, and then we have our nativity. So this is where my village used to go, but it kind of outgrew this. So we have the nativity here now, and the cats keep eating the roof off of the manger. Thanks, guys. And then this quilt here, I hung, normally I've got that kimono quilt that's behind me. So this is actually our wedding quilt that I put up here that has, instead of a guest book, we did a wedding quilt and everybody signed squares, and then I put it together in this quilt. So it was red and white, so I put it out. I thought it would be nice out here. And then you can see in the entryway our blue tree. And that tree skirt stays a little better in place because we don't play in it as much as the other one. And this is a little piece. This is Little House Needleworks. I don't remember what the name of the piece was. I had it finished into a little bag. I thought that turned out pretty cute. So I put that up every year. And then right here is one of my Jane Austen pieces from the Sampler Girl that I framed. And then I'm going to take you up the steps. Okay, so if we go up the steps, I kind of rearranged a little bit for the holidays. So I put this piece out. This was a freebie design from it was the work basket called First Snow. And I finished that into a little wall hanging a million years ago. And then, I don't know if I've ever showed you all this. So Isabella is here. This is Barnaby's Quest. My little Adam and Eve, miniature Adam and Eve. My little Adam and Eve cookie. My Gothic wall sconce. Jenny Bean. And I'm sorry, this is shaky. I'm having to hold this kind of above my head. Garden of Erie. Their Song. Blackbird Designs. Here's another Christmas piece. This is called Primitive Tree. And it is by, oh crap, who is it by? No idea. You and I and Friends. And then it's got these little buttons on it. It's a cute little piece, which also I stitched a million years ago and then finished into a wall hanging. This piece that was stitched by my friend Lori and given to me. My Rampant Cat sampler that Sylvia stitched. My Noah's Ark, primitive Noah's Ark, Quaker Garden, Margaret Pence. And then way up at the top here is my Just Nan Round Robin from a million years ago. And then you come to the bedroom. I just love how it looks at night with no lights on, no overhead lights on. But let me turn the light on so that you can see a little better. Pay no attention to any junk you may see laying around. So last year we decided to put a tree in the bedroom, and we decorated it in all of these kind of metallic copper gold colored balls that I just love so much. So much. I just think it's so pretty. And then right here, I have my little Santas. So Tanya from the Scarlet House just showed this guy that she got at Hobby Lobby for 50% off. And I was like, hey, I just got that guy too. So I love him because he's super sparkly. And he goes with this guy who is, I got last year. And I love him. And there's my bridal portrait. Yeah. So anyway. That was at Bass Hall in Fort Worth, if you're familiar. And then of course you can see some of my stitch pieces. So I just had to show you this tree though, because I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So yeah, there you go. That's our holiday home.